From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Get big savings close to home with Northway Bank's Community Sense digital coupon book, filled with valuable money-saving coupons from hundreds of Northway Bank business customers. Visit northwaybank.com for more info. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. There are no new developments to report today as the search continues into a third week for the missing 15-year-old North Conway teenager Abigail Hernandez, who was last seen leaving Kennett High School October 9th. There have been reports this week of volunteers searching the woods in North Conway, helicopters flying over Conway, and cadaver dogs in Conway, all believed to be part of the effort to find Abigail. Members of the public are invited to bring flashlights and gather at the big tent at Schuler Park at 6:30 tomorrow night for some inspirational words about Abigail, followed by a brief walk that will symbolize lighting the way for her to come home. Authorities continue to refer to the case as a missing persons case. Anyone who has seen Abigail or knows where she is asked to call the toll-free FBI tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI or Conway Police at 603-356-5715. U.S. Representative Carol Shea Porter is scheduled to be in the Valley area today. A spokesman says she'll tour the White Mountain National Forest this afternoon to discuss the impact of the federal government shutdown and sequestration on New Hampshire's economy. Prior to meeting with forest officials, Shea Porter will meet with the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce to talk about the valley's economy and how she could support job creation and economic growth in the valley. The music director at Kennett High School says football game halftimes aren't just for the concession stand anymore. As the high school's marching band presents its halftime show, The Elements of the Universe, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Dr. Therese Davison, a former drum major who has an extensive background in marching band, is coordinating with Kennett's dance team coach Holly Fougere, a Kennett grad and former professional cheerleader, to incorporate the dance team into marching band performances. Here's Davison.
We pour over some music and select something that we feel is going to be a feel-good show. We always want to do something that raises spirits and gives people a joyous moment in time. After we've picked the music, I listen to the different musical nuances and design a drill meant to accentuate the sound and phrasing in the piece.
Davison says the dance team adds a theatrical component to the band show as dancers perform to R&B hits by Earth, Wind, and Fire like September and Let's Groove Tonight. The Kennett High School football Eagles host Laconia at home tonight, and the halftime show will feature two different drum lines from Kennett. A brief ceremony will also be held for Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. In Maine news, the union representing Maine state workers is putting its support behind Democratic U.S. Representative Mike Michaud for Maine governor. The Maine State Employees Association said yesterday Michaud's advocacy for affordable health care, among other things, earned him its endorsement in the election in 2014. Michaud's running to unseat Republican Governor Paul LePage next year. LePage hasn't officially launched his re-election bid, but he has started fundraising. Independent candidate Elliot Cutler, who lost to LePage by less than 2 percentage points in the 2010 election, is also running. In sports, the Bruins beat the San Jose Sharks 2-1 last night. The Cardinals topped the Red Sox 4-2 last night to tie the World Series at a game apiece. Game 3 tomorrow night at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. And the victims of the Boston Marathon bombing were honored with a tribute during Game 2 at Fenway last night. Bombing survivors stood on the field during the 7th inning stretch as singer James Taylor led the crowd in America the Beautiful. In the weather today, partly sunny, highs in the mid-40s, upper 40s in southern Carroll County. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, lows in the mid-20s with light winds, and cloudy on Saturday. A chance of rain or snow in the morning, then a chance of rain in the afternoon, highs in the upper 40s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.